Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today it is actually just about when Hot Topic opens. They opened up actually just a couple minutes ago because I saw they were going to be getting in a lot of really great figures today, so Noah and I decided to come early. And if you guys want to see which figures you're going to be getting, here is a couple of them right there, and I'm hoping that they do have a lot of those Marvel zombie ones from What If, because that would be really cool to get today. But I guess let's go over there, find out what they've got, and let's get started. Alright everybody, so I guess it was a good day to come because it looks like they have everything that was on their Instagram, like the Wally with Fire Extinguisher, which I'm definitely going to be getting today. And also, this thing's pretty heavy. And then over here guys, they do have the Infinity Saga Hawkeye. And if you guys want to check out this figure, here it is right here. And I don't know if I'm going to be getting these ones yet because I did order the giant Amazon, I think it's 6-pack because of all the Infinity Stones. So I'm debating on this one today. And then if you guys want to check it out, they also have the Captain America down here. And these are the only two that they got in. And they are actually some pretty interesting figures, that's for sure. Oh, and then I noticed over here guys, I believe this is the first ever Diamond Dragon Ball Z figure. This is the Super Saiyan Goku with Kamehameha. You guys know what I'm talking about. And if you guys want to check him out, here he is right here. And I believe the entire figure besides his skin is glitter, and that's actually pretty sick. And then over here guys, I got a lot of the Zack Schneider Justice League ones, and if you guys want to check them out, they've got the normal Superman as well as the Hot Topic exclusive Superman. And this is the first time I've actually seen this one in stores, so if you guys want to check out this figure, here it is here. But I don't think I'm going to be getting this one today just because I do already have the common one, and in my opinion, it's just a little bit cooler. Oh, and it looks like they also got in more of the Blue Spirit from Avatar, so if you guys want to check this one out, here it is here. And then they also have Ty Lee and Suki, and then to the left of that, they've got the Hex Girls 3-pack still. And if you guys are looking for this one, I mean, they've got a buttload of them. Oh, and you know what guys, check this out. It looks like they also got in some of the new Foodies plush as well with the Fruit Loops, and then they also have the Trix Cereal boxes. I don't know if they got in any of the other ones, but I'm definitely going to be getting these two, and maybe more if they've got them. And then right above the Hex Girls, they got in Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set, and they don't just have this one, they also have Super Shredder as well as Razar over here. And if you guys want to check these ones out, here they are here. And this is the one that we've probably seen the least if you guys want to check it out. This is actually a pretty interesting figure. I just don't know too much about him. And if you guys want to check out Donatello a little bit closer up, here he is right here. And it's actually a pretty funny figure. I just wish that they gave him the weapons, but I think they didn't give him the weapons this time because they had them in their last figure. So they're trying to change them up just a little bit. And I'm sure you guys have been seeing these in the background. It looks like they do have the zombie What If figures. So they've got the zombie Falcon, they've got zombie Iron Man, Captain America, and zombie Scarlet Witch. And I'm definitely going to be getting all 4 of these today. And I actually forgot that it was hot cash, so we're going to be getting these things a lot cheaper than I expected. Oh, and you know what guys, I totally forgot to talk about Josh from 21 Pilots, and if you guys want to check him out, here he is here, but I'm not going to be getting him today because I did order the 2-pack off of their website. Alright everybody, so we are now back from Hot Topic, and we did go earlier in the day because I saw that they were getting in a lot of really great stuff and I didn't want to miss out on it. And it really worked out today because I was able to get everything that I wanted, and I also had hot cash, so it made everything pretty much 50% off. And now you know what, let's start with the Foodies that I got because I got 2 plush and this seemed to be all that they had. The first one that I got here though was the Trix Cereal, and this is actually a pretty cool one, especially because it does have the exact character on the front. And if you guys are wondering, the actual picture on the front here is printed, but then the eyes and the mouth are embroidered. And if you guys look a little bit closer, you guys can see it there. And I hope embroidered is the right word to use. But yeah, you guys can see they're almost like little patches on the front there. And also the nice thing with these plushes is that they do sit pretty well, especially because they have a flat top and flat bottom. And then also, if you guys want to check out the Fruit Loops one a little bit closer up, it's pretty much the same thing where the rest of it is printed, but the eyes and the mouth are little patches, or embroidered. I don't know which word it is. This also seems to be the classic version of Toucan Sam, probably one of the ones on the first box, I think, something like that, because it's definitely the retro version of them, very similar to how they did the Tony the Tiger Pop a little while ago. Actually guys, speaking of the retro ones, the Tony the Tiger retro figure was actually right behind me, and if you guys want to check him out, this is what he looks like right there, and this is probably what they're doing with the Fruit Loops one as well, because you guys can see that's what the original Tony the Tiger looked like on the back, and it's a little weird, but I like it. And now that's all the plush that I got, so let's get on to the Pops, and I got 5 different ones today, and I guess I'll show you Wally because he's kind of the odd one out. And if you guys want to check him out, here he is right here. This is the Wally with Fire Extinguisher, and they actually made a brand new wave of Wally figures, and I'm so glad that I did because this is one of my favorite Pixar movies. And if you guys want to see the box for Wally a little bit closer up, here he is here, and I know he's kind of hard to see inside, but I will take him out in a second so you guys can check him out a little bit closer up. And also, if you guys want to see the rest of the figures in the set, there they are on the back of the box here, and I know that this one does look like the original Wally, but that is actually the 10-inch version of him. Oh, and then also, this is Eve here flying, and it looks like these two would kind of go together, like they were both floating in space, and then this one here is Mo, and he does have a chase. That's the one where he's cleaning the entire time because of how dirty Wally is, and then he also turns angry, and that is the chase version. And if you guys haven't seen those chases before, I will pop them on the screen because they do look pretty nice, and I'm definitely going to be trying for them. And you know what? Now that I've taken this figure out of the box, it looks a lot nicer than I expected, especially because, and this is a really nice detail that they did, the base that they gave him is the Fire Extinguisher Pyrene. That's a new word that my grandpa just gave me. Is that the word? Pyrene. Pyrene is the word. I was trying to figure out what fire extinguisher smoke was, and then Grandpa let me know it's pyrene, right? Pyrene? Pyrene. Is it an N or an M?
Pyrene.
Reen with an N. I don't know. This is something new to me. I had never heard of it before. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, here is the Wally out of the box. And I really do enjoy it, especially because the fire extinguisher Pyrene is going all the way around, kind of in a circle. Very similar to how it is in the movie. And I think it's really cool that Funko did make that detail in the figure, especially because if you guys haven't seen it, it's him kind of just like flying around because he's trying to catch up with Eve. And because he doesn't have anything to like boost him, he uses the fire extinguisher. And also, this is just an updated version of Wally that we haven't seen before. I mean, they did one a couple years ago where it's him holding the plant for Earth Day, but I think that this one is still a little bit newer than that. Well, I mean, it did come out a couple years later. Oh, this is interesting, guys. I just noticed this on the bottom here. I wonder if it's on the top as well. It is. Okay, so if you guys want to check this out, when I opened up the bottom flap, and I was just about to close it, you guys could see on the bottom here, it's got the B&L logo, which is by and large, and you can actually find this in most Pixar movies. It's most prominent in Wally because that's pretty much the ship that they're on, as well as a lot of other things, but I do think it's kind of cool that Funko added that to the bottom. And now, guys, let's get on to the ones that I got for my What If set, which is going to be the zombie versions of pretty much all of the characters. So we've got the zombie Captain America, we've got the zombie Falcon, we also have zombie Iron Man, and last but not least, zombie Scarlet Witch. I know these are actually some really nice figures, and I'm glad that I was able to get pretty much all of the zombie ones, because on the back of the box here, that is every single one of them. There might be an exclusive or two, I'm just not sure which ones. Alright, everybody, so just for fun, I went onto the Funko app to see if there was any other ones that I'm missing, and there is a Target exclusive zombie Doctor Strange. And then besides that, I think that there's one that's on the Funko shop that's a zombie Captain America, but it looks very similar to this one. I mean, it's the same character, probably just a different pose. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing here, besides the Zombie Hunter Spidey, which is the other one in the set on the back of the box. And I mean, it is technically part of the zombie line. It's just not a zombified version of Spider-Man, and I will pick it up if I see it in stores, but I didn't see it today. And if you guys want to check out the back of the box, there is the entire wave right there with the Spider-Man. And I guess we might as well go into a little bit more detail about each of these figures. And let's start with the Scarlet Witch. I guess this is probably one of the best ones here, especially because they made her look pretty gruesome. And I know that this is an animated show, so it's going to look a little bit cartoony, but I do really like how they did these figures. And the one thing that I do want to find out about this one is, does it have a base? And it seems like it does, because I was a little worried. The body was kind of small compared to the head because she does have a lot of hair. Oh, actually, I thought that this was going to be a separate base. It seems like they actually gave her one of those bases that like almost like a flying figure would normally have, where it goes into the backside there, and that is definitely interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that on a figure before that's actually just standing on the ground. But I guess this is a good thing in a way, because then she won't fall over for sure. It's just if you didn't want the base, you would have to break it off at that point, but maybe they did try the one where you just put the peg into the foot and it just didn't stand. And now after Scarlet Witch, let's talk about the Captain America, because this one is a really nice one, and I do like how he's got the strap on one side there, and then he's also got, I think, all of his lips, or most of his lips missing. It's kind of gross. But yeah, guys, if you want to check out the entire figure, there it is right there, and I love the strap on the side there. I don't know why, but it just makes it seem like a little bit more like a zombie, like it isn't even connected, and then if you look closely, it does look kind of jagged on the end, almost like it broke off. And another thing that I really enjoy about this one is that it looks like he's almost dragging his leg along with him, and I want to see if this one stands without the base, because they do give you one, probably because his head is a lot bigger, and the feet are a little bit wobbly, but yeah, I do like how it almost looks like he's dragging, like he's almost like, I don't know, what's the word, like chasing after someone, but then he's probably not running because he's a zombie, and zombies seem to be pretty slow. Alrighty, now let's get on to, let's go with the Falcon here, just because I want to see how they did the wings on this one. And also, he's a little bit greener than the rest of them, and this is interesting. So you guys probably know how he wears goggles. Well, the goggles are actually like a little bit 3D clear and then also cracked. Actually, it's a little bit more than cracked. It seems to be like completely missing some parts of them. And also, if you look on his head, he's got a complete gash in the front there. Oh, I didn't even notice. He's missing an arm. But of course, that's on purpose because he is a zombie, and you can see the bone sticking out of it. And just overall, this is a really gruesome figure. And I think out of the four of them so far, this one might be my favorite. And let me check to see if this one stands by itself. It seems like it does, but they also do give you a base probably just in case. And I also really enjoy how the wings are kind of tattered as well. And then everybody, last but not least, we have Iron Man. And this one here I think looks good. I really do like Iron Man, but he seems to be kind of just like a normal one with a different head. Because from what I can see here, the body seems to be pretty much the same as a lot of other ones, but I guess they did change up the arms to make it look like he's almost like chasing after you, or he's like about to grab somebody or something. And if you guys want to see him a little bit closer up, there he is right there. And the head is definitely a nice change. And I like how they made his hair really messed up as well, because I feel like when you're looking at Tony Stark, for the most part, his hair is perfect. He's the perfect person. But then for this one, it really does make him look, I don't know, I was gonna say gross. I mean, he's a zombie. Of course he's gonna be gross. And when I mentioned that I enjoyed Falcon the most, I hadn't seen Iron Man yet. And I still think out of the two of these ones here, they're probably the top two, but I don't know. I still think Falcon takes the cake. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is everything for today. And I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. But before we get out of here, I do want to ask you guys a question. Have you picked up any of the What If figures? And if so, which ones? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Did you want to say bye?
Yeah. Bye now.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with. And she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.